You need to spend more money in retirement. Has anyone ever told you that before? Well, for a lot of the people that we work with, a lot of our clients, they've done a terrific job of saving all over the years. And now they're at a point where if we don't spend this money, it's going to do something else. And so you have to ask that question of, what do you want to happen with this money? Because there's only a few things that you can do with your money. One, you can spend it. Two, you can leave it behind, and that could be to a charity, that could be to your kids. Or three, it could go to healthcare. Four, it could go to taxes. But at the end of the day, this money has got to go somewhere. And so we always tell people, pick where you want your money to go. Do you want it to all to go to taxes? If so, then don't do tax planning and just let the government decide how much of your money will go to taxes, right? If you want all your money to go to healthcare, then don't plan for healthcare. If you want all your money to go to your kids, well, you probably should start planning now, because we could think of two different things to look at here. One, we could give it to them while they're living, and you could see where it's going. That could be attractive to you. Or two, we need to look at ways to maximize how we can give it at your death. And that involves estate planning, making sure you got an estate plan so when you pass away, we know where that's money going. It's going to them in a tax efficient way, and it's going to be done in a very smart manner. So if that's your goal, to leave money to kids, let's start planning for that. If you go, I don't want to leave money to my kids, I don't want to give any money to charities, well, if that's you, then what are you doing? Why are you just sitting on this money? Because at the end of the day, what are you going to do over the next 20 years when you're not able to see this investment go down and you're not able to enjoy it? And so when you've saved a particular amount of money where you're good and there's no concerns, you got to make a decision and either spend more money or start to think more strategically of what you want that purpose behind your money to do. And we have a lot of people that come to us and say, man, I want that last dollar to bounce back. And then we see that they're very frugal and they don't want to spend their money. And so we want to give you some confidence, if you do want to spend some money, to go get a plan. Go get an income plan to make sure that, hey, if you spend X amount of dollars per year or less, you're going to be fine. There's not going to be any concerns if you spend X amount or less. We're not going to have to worry about running out of money. And so if you really do want to enjoy this money, but you're just sitting on eggshells and you're just thinking, oh man, I just want to make sure I'm good. We call this just in case retirement, living a just in case retirement. Ooh, I don't want to retire yet, just in case I need that money. Oh, I don't want to go on that trip, just in case I need that money in the future. Well, if you've done your work up to this point and you've saved enough money, we may not need more money. We may just need a better plan and have it more structured. And so that may be a consideration for you as you build out that plan. And we know that this can be hard for those people who have done a great job of saving, because remember the mountain, remember the retirement mountain you've heard me talk about before. All your life you're in an accumulation phase, and what does that involve? Save, 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 save. So if you've gone all these years of saving money, and I get it, and now you reach that distribution phase, the decumulation phase, going down the mountain, and now you're forced to spend, and do you still have an income coming in? That income dropped off when you retired, so you now have no more income coming in, and you're now having to take out money from your investments to live on, and what are you seeing your account values do? They're going down. And psychology tells us, the people we work with, is they don't like seeing losses. Someone would rather have, if the market's up 20%, they would rather have a 10% gain than when the market's down 20 and losing 20%. They'd rather be invested more conservatively and miss the upside to make sure that when the market's down 20%, they're down negative 10% or half of that or whatever it may be, is how humans react. They'd rather have gain, or they'd rather not have losses more than what they'd rather have gains. And so that's just how psychology works. And so I understand that may be you. And so that's why you have to come back to that plan that I'm talking about and say, and have the peace of mind and confidence to know that even if you are seeing your investments go down, that's just how it's supposed to be. And then if we have a plan to make sure that even though it's going down, you're still going to be in a great spot moving forward, it may give you some more confidence and peace of mind. And the other consideration here is we probably just need to have a better complex plan, so we're saving all the money we can to make sure that we're maximizing our investments. And if we're doing those two things, maybe you keep doing what you're doing, but now you can spend the money that you're saving through tax planning. Save the money that you're saving through not facing any big market downturns, right? And so those are the considerations that, hey, try to get more confidence by just having that better plan there. And at the end of the day, our main goal here is just to understand money is a tool. And like I said, of all those areas you could use your money for, it's got to be what you want it to be. So For someone, it may be, I want to give as much money to charities, and I feel like that's the best purpose and impact that I can make with my money. If that's you, great. Now start planning to find ways to do it in a charitable way. There are so many advanced strategies, especially from a tax standpoint, that you can accomplish that goal emotionally, and you can really accomplish that goal financially to give even more to the charities. Or maybe it is, I want to leave generational wealth. I know a lot of people that's a big goal of theirs. That's something we help a lot of our clients of, hey, we've got more money than we need. We're done accumulating. Let's find ways to get it to the next generation so our families don't have to worry about opportunity, so our families can be able to continue on the success that we've been able to establish with them, so they don't have to want or worry for that sense of opportunity. Or like I said, that tool for you may be, I want to enjoy this retirement. I want to make it as enjoyable as I can. I want to make it enjoyable for my spouse. I want to make sure that our kids and grandkids are able to have experiences now. We're going to take the money and spend for things like that to travel the world. Whatever that may be for you, just remember, money is a tool, and you can be able to use it how you want. And I want to give you permission, if you've saved enough money, you probably want to look at spending some of that money or finding another way to plan. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. We're going to keep more videos like this coming. If you're the type of person where you're just like, I need a plan, I need to figure out how much I can spend, I need a budget to spend, but while still not worried about, running out of money eventually, feel free to apply to talk to one of our advisors. We'll go through our 5-pillar approach with you to make sure you're not missing any areas so that you're on the right path moving forward. Hi, hope you enjoyed the video. As an avid viewer, we would like to offer you a free copy of my new book that just came out, I Hate Taxes. If you would like a free copy of this book and how to lower your taxes and own your retirement, look in the description. You can fill out that link and we'll actually send you a copy of our new book. Hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day.